Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, we entered the Nord Noble Tavern to see if any of the nobles here would have anything to do with us. Unfortunately, none of them seem particularly willing to talk. We still have to try and speak to Bryland and Alfstana over there, so maybe they'll be a little bit more talkative.
What do you suppose Eamon is playing at? Surely he doesn't expect us to believe Anora unfit to rule with her father to advise her.
I wonder that myself. His timing is unfortunate. South Reach is overrun. I have little time to devote to politics at present.
Overrun? Has the blight truly spread so far?
Most of my freeholders have fled to Redcliffe and Lothering, but I doubt they'll be safe there for long.
Maker's breath. Bryland, I had no idea.
Be careful how loudly you speak of it. Wolf lost both his boys to Darkspawn, trying to evacuate West Hills.
Lady Andraste, pray for us.
Oof, no wonder that our wolf over there was so bitter. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the Inquisitor talking to Hawk, but I might be incorrect on that.
I'm sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
Yes, madam, and...
You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged at present.
Okay, fair dues, Bryland. Now then, I hope the barkeep doesn't mind me stealing from him. Thank ya. Now then, what's down here? Anything? Hello?
Very well.
The Legend of Calenhad, Chapter 3. Calenhad's legend tells that Lady Shayna harboured a love for her king that went beyond friendship. A love that she had kept secret out of her sense of duty and honour. When offered a love potion by a witch in disguise, a witch who would later turn out to be the vengeance-seeking sister of Alcimian, Lady Shayna gave in to temptation. She used the potion on Calenhad, but Queen Merrin discovered the two of them together that night, and, broken-hearted, fled to Denerim to return to her father. She told Meriden of everything, and he angrily threatened to revoke his support of Calenhad and begin anew the civil war. It is said that Lady Shayna felt remorseful at her manipulation of her best friend's heart, and confessed her use of forbidden magic to the court. Although her life was forfeit, Calenhad forgave Lady Shayna for what she had done and refused to have her executed. Mirrodin furiously roused the other Arls against Calenhad and Lady Shayna, and it was not long before Ferelden stood on the brink of civil war once again. Against Calenhad's orders, Lady Shayna went alone to Merrin to plead for peace and plead her case, only to be found out by Mirrodin and slain. Angered but also saddened, Calenhad challenged Mirrodin to an honour duel, a fight neither of them wanted, but both knew was necessary. And Mirrodin was slain. The death of the king's greatest ally, an important Arl, was too much for the young kingdom to bear. The other Arls would not back down in their claims against Calenhad. The threat of civil war rose once again. Calenhad went to his wife one last time then, although none know what he said to her, and then he simply vanished. He left with Merrin a proclamation abdicating his throne in favour of the son his queen carried in her belly, who eventually ascended to the throne as King Qwinn I, the king credited with establishing the Therin dynasty lasting to this day. Calenhad would never reappear. The legend of Calenhad himself only grew over time, as stories and sightings multiplied, even long after the point when Calenhad could possibly still be alive. Some say he disappeared into the Korcari wilds, or went to live with the dwarves, or even became a monk in a reclusive chantry order. The chantry named Calenhad one of the Anointed in 788 Storm. Calenhad's sword, Nemetos, was left with Merrin and became a symbol of Ferelden kingship over the next century. Rumours of its magical powers grew, and when it was lost in the ambush that killed King Venedrin, I'm going to go with Venedrin, in 824 Blessed, it was seen as a great blow to the Therin line. Several false swords have appeared since that time, but never has the true sword resurfaced. From The Legend of Calenhad by Brother Herren, Chantry Scribe, 810 Blessed. And I do believe that the sword Nematos has never appeared in any of the Dragon Age games. Pretty sure, at least. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Sad times, nothing to loot. And anything in this room? No one seems to have noticed.
Well.
In we go. I see that book, but...
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey!
Oh!
What are you doing?
Cleaning?
This is Lady Sophie's room.
Oh. Oh. Okay, so under normal circumstances... I forgot! So under normal circumstances, this won't happen. But, okay, this is part of the Crime Wave quest line. But the Slim Cauldry gives. Obviously, I haven't started that yet, but I can still come into this room. And Qwynn's Fixpack fixes this quest chain. This is what's supposed to happen. Under normal circumstances, Sophie's guard will never move from her post. She'll never realise that you broke into the room, and you can just go in and loot stuff. Oh, I've never actually seen this cutscene before. Okay, intimidate. If you value your life, leave. Persuade. Let me just move that. Persuade. Sophie doesn't deserve your loyalty, so look the other way. Wrong move, sellsword. Attack. Give 2 sovereigns. There's no one here, is there? I'll just be leaving. Oh. I think Artin would go for a persuade first rather than trying to pay her off. Sophie doesn't deserve your loyalty, so look the other way.
You're right. She has this coming. Just be quick. I don't want someone else coming in on you.
Oh no! Alistair and Qwinn just looking down at Artin like, how could you do this? Oh, whoops. No regrets. Artin does not understand boundaries. That's what I'm going with. Whoops.
It will be done.
I didn't know that cutscene triggered if you hadn't started the Crime Wave questline. Ooh. Ravane. Nowhere in my travels, not in the heart of the Imperium, nor the streets of Orzammar, have I felt so much an outsider as in Ravane. The chant of light never truly reached the ears of these people. The years they spent under the thumb of the Qunari left most of the country zealous followers of the Qwinn. But resistance to the chant goes deeper than the Qunari war. The Ravani refuse to be parted from their seers, wise women who are in fact hedge mages, communicating with spirits and actually allowing themselves to become possessed. The chantry prohibition against such magical practices violates millennia of local tradition. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. I do find this interesting. That the Qwinn molds very well with Ravani beliefs, whereas the Chant of Light really just butts heads with that. And I do know that David Gader mentioned that the Qunari have gods. He said that they aren't an atheistic... Pretty sure I made up that word, but whatever. Then it's not an atheist belief system. They do have gods, but then David Gader never actually specified. So my best guess is that the Qunari probably believe that there are gods in, nature and the ocean and the sun and da-da-da-da-da, very similar to Ravani beliefs. So the Ravani are like, oh yeah, we can get behind these guys. Also the fact that hedge mages are allowed under the Qwinn. Given that, how Qunari treats Cerebas, you need to have an Arvarad. If you get caught practicing blood magic, we're going to sew up your mouth or cut out your tongue. I would like that definition made, that distinction made, that the Qunari don't sew the mouths shut of every single mage. It's only mages who get caught acting against the Qwinn who have their mouths sewn shut. And the idea that the Raveni were able to go, okay, well, we'll train as Arvarad, and that way we know that these hedge mages are safe, and now that we're Arvarad, you will trust our word, so we get to keep our hedge mages. I find that so interesting. Okay, now out we go. Thank you, madam. Thank you for looking the other way. Now we flee the scene. These are the Crimson Oars. You know what? I'm just gonna... I can't remember. Okay, there's a Blackstone liaison guy. I'm going to assume we're safe.
Very well.
Oh. Notices of death. It is always a sad duty to report the deaths of those who have died in the service of the guild. Today, this duty falls to you, should you accept it. With this letter, you will find the names of 4 women recently widowed and letters giving condolences for the loss of their husbands. All 4 men were killed doing the work of the irregulars, and we mourn the deaths of all who die in service to our ideals. Please handle this task with the discretion and care that I am confident you possess in spades. You must deliver these notes to the widows Irenia in Redcliffe, Lorana near Lake Calenhad, and Sarah and Tanya in Denerim. Many thanks for this difficult task, Raelnor. Restocking the guild. My good people, we're facing work coming in from 2 fronts, and everyone must contribute. The irregulars are prepared to pay any man or woman who comes forth with a gift of 20 health poultices, no questions asked. If we work together, we can restock the irregulars for war. Raelnor. Okay, well, we can hand that in immediately. Whoop.
The irregulars thank you.
There we go. Blackstone letter of condolence. My dear lady, it is with great regret that I must inform you of the death of your husband. He died as he lived with the greatest honour, completing a task of vital importance to the guild. Rest assured that we will take vengeance on those responsible for his death. Please accept my condolences for your loss. Raelnor Hawkwind. This letter is marked with the seal of the Blackstone Irregulars. Okay, yeah, we can absolutely do that. To be perfectly blunt, there's a lot more in Denerim than I thought there was going to be. I expected just 1 episode checking out the market and then out we go, but no. This is my 4th episode in Denerim. Game. Game, don't do this. Thank you. Thank you, game. Oh my god. Every time the game takes a minute to load, I panic. Okay then. Now then, we do actually have a reason to go into the warehouse now. We know there's a dead body in there.
As you say.
And we should probably clean it up. Probably. Okay, he's over there, but there's stuff to loot. Thank you. Ooh, excuse me, puppy. Thank ya. I don't know whose warehouse this is, but... oh well, they should have locked it up tighter.
I won't take the blame for this one. This was bad from the start. No way he was here to deal.
Okay.
Thanks. I ain't sticking around to see how this turns out.
Alright, mate. We should probably go too. Now then, we need somewhere discreet to dispose of this body. I did notice a very deep, dark-looking well near the Chantry. And a Grey Warden poster. Don't believe the lies. Friends of the Grey Wardens assemble. The hidden pearl holds the key to resistance. The griffins will rise again. Will they indeed? We might have to check that out at some point.
The victory for the regent at Larkus Valley, so everyone is saying.
That just about settles it then, doesn't it? The Queen will have the banner on all lined up soon.
How should I know? I'm no high and mighty lord sitting in the landsmeet, am I?
You aren't, but I will be. Okay, nothing else over here. You know what? I'll check in on Wade. See how the armor's going. We might as well. We're passing by. Now then. Hello, my dears.
You're here about your order?
It's done. I made the armor. And it's garbage. I wouldn't let a festering swine wear it.
Wade, it's amazing. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Are you blind as well as stupid? The leg guards are too tight. It'll chafe. The dye isn't even... Look here. I see a splotch. It's garbage, I say.
It's fine. Truly. It's a work of art. Here, wear it well. Now kindly leave.
No.
Did you bring more scales? I want to try again. I've learned so much.
Wade, please leave the customer alone. How can I help you?
I have more dragon scale. Wait, excuse me. I have more drake scales.
You must be kidding. We're done. No.
Herren, more scales. I can make another set.
Dear Andraste, no.
I've been thinking every night about what I'd do different. It's all in my head. Dear Herren, don't worry. I can make it faster this time.
You can?
You worry too much. Just give me the scales, friend, and I'll have my finest work for you.
You know, considering he made it in the time it took us to cross the market, go into the bar for a little bit and come back, I think he worked incredibly quickly. Here's 20 sovereigns for incentive. I want it perfect. Here are the scales. It will be better than the last set. Yeah, again, we're paying for quality. Artin is more than happy to invest in her companion's armor. Here's 20 sovereigns for incentive. I want it perfect.
Perfect, you say? Well, there are a few alterations I could make. I'll close up the shop then. No more new orders. Think of the possibilities.
I love Wade so much. Oh, Herren, I'm so sorry, but I don't mean it. I regret nothing. We shall have the finest dragon armor in all the land. Now then, hello again. Kylon. I can never remember that guy's name. I kind of flip-flop between Kylon and Rylon. Now then, you...
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Good stuff. And I see you don't give a shit about the dead body.
He came at me. It's not my fault. Why do you come at me?
Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah, they got to learn not to mess with me. Us, right? I mean, he's just going to disappear, right?
Right. Right down into that well.
As there is but one world, one life, one...
Anything about food. That's all I'm waiting on.
He is our maker. They are sinners who have given their lives.
And they shall be named Maleficar?
What? No mention of...
No. Okay, wrong one. And then don't pay any attention to me. I'm just throwing some coins down the well for good luck. This is as good a spot as any to dump a corpse. Just another bag of garbage flowing out of the city. I could feel Qwinn, her eyes boring into the back of Artin's neck like I'm judging you. But no disapproval. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. Hello, Templars. Don't mind me. I do see Slim Cauldry, however, I'm gonna wait on that because I completely forgot to put points into pickpocketing. And it's Sarah.
Yes?
I'm sorry to tell you that your husband is dead. I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars. Would someone like to handle this for me? I'm sorry to tell you that your husband is dead.
Why? What did he do to deserve this?
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I presume Artin also handed over the letter. Now then, what do we want to do now? Journal. Let me see. The blight, no. Yeah, okay, that's done-ish. Can't really do that. We're not heading further into Denerim, not just yet. Jowan's intention. And we need 15 toxin extracts. How many do we have? 4. Okay, I'm gonna need to buy some. Rightio. Now then, yeah, we're finally heading back out of Denerim. First things first.
Message for you, milady.
Oh. Who? What? Good. Who?
More things to deliver. Goodbye.
The Trial of Crows. A delivery boy has given you a cryptic message saying that if you're interested in working with the Antivan Crows, that you should head to one of the back rooms of the Nord Noble Tavern. Very interesting, but as I said, we have stuff to do outside of Denerim. Namely, Qwinn. And then I'm thinking I might head to the Dalish camp. Whoa, hello. What is this?
We've been waiting for you, Warden.
More foes.
I was so confused. I was beyond confused. Okay, so these are Harrowmont supporters. They're pissed he's dead. Okay, that's fair. You. Get him, kick him. And flurry. Nice. And you. Yes, get them, puppy. You. Don't know about that Punisher. Okay. Yes. And do a spin. Guys, why are you just standing there? Okay, thank you, Thorin, for finally doing something. Flurry. There we go. Now then, you can get stunned and sweep. Come on, take him out. There we go. Excellent. It is...
As you say.
I still think Artin probably feels quite guilty.
Yes.
About what happened with Harrowmont, because he was... You know, he was such a good friend of her father's. And I think in some ways she was rather inspired by Harrowmont. He was a diplomat, very much like Artin is. But family loyalty, that's what the guy said in Tapsters. You know, why are you interested in helping Balin? He had you accused of murder and he had you sent away. Why are you helping him? And Artin refused to comment, but he was like, oh, I get it. Family loyalties. And he was completely true. It does all come down to house loyalty. And then, how you doing, Qwinn? Whoa! People, you guys, you're as inept as Qwinn. Stay behind me! Did he say go in front of him and fight the wolves? No. Okay, there we go. Now, how are they doing? They're all doing fine for health. There we go. And last one. No, it's not the last one. Is Qwinn okay? Qwnn's okay. Riposte. There we go. And oh god, there's another bear scan. Give a spin! And spin! Okay, is everyone okay? Is everyone doing okay? I think they are. What's that? That's a chest. Kick the bear. Okay, there we go. Now you. And stun him. Thorin and Alistair, would you maybe like to help? That would be great, thank you.
You! It's you again. Please don't do anything to me. I've only been trying to help.
Don't be scaring good Master Laven. He saved us 3 times over.
Stay your current course, Laven. Redemption suits you. Walk carefully, Qwinn. I'll be watching. There's only one punishment for Blood Mage's attack. Not number 3. This... I do think the impression that Artin got of Qwinn was that he was a bit stupid. He was a bit of a dumbass, but he did genuinely have good intentions. So not number 3. And if I'm being honest, she so I mentioned this at the time. Artin has a bit of a soft spot for prisoners, just because she's been there. She's been falsely accused of a crime and she was in prison. She had everything taken away from her. And I think she gets that. And the reason why she told him to, like, leave, run as far as you can and never return was because she didn't believe that he was responsible for everything that happened at Redcliffe. Yes, he was the one who poisoned the Jarl, but Connor was the one who found the books. They were Qwynn's books, yes, but Connor was the one who found the books. Connor was the one who made the deal with the demon. Isolde was the one who enabled Connor by not getting him a proper teacher. So Qwinn had some responsibility in that, but he wasn't solely responsible. And if he's out here protecting refugees and trying to keep people safe, then I think Artin says let him keep doing what he's doing. Stay your current course, Laven. Redemption suits you.
Thank you, Warden. I will, I swear to you. Everyone, let's move. The Warden has more important matters to attend to.
Warden?
Random lady. And there they go. Off into the sunset. What did that quest say? Was that the Chanter's board? You determine that Qwinn is no longer a threat. Report this information to the Chanter's board. Okay, there they go. Bye, guys. Qwinn, never to be seen again.
Very well.
I do like Qwinn. As much as I call him a dumbass, which I think anyone would agree with. I do think he means well. I think his heart's in the right place. I like him. Oh, what's in here? Ooh. Thanking you. And Elfruit, don't worry, you're coming with me.
Yes.
No loot gets left behind. That is the KallistaPlays promise. And there we go, that's everything. Now then, yeah, I do think I just want to, just because we're right here, we're just going to make a quick stop off with the Dalish, pick up some toxin extract, and then where do we go from there? Because I've only got 2 minutes left on this recording. Game. Game. Don't, you're bluffing, game. I call your bluff. Aha! Banter. Excuse me, what do you... I'm upset. There should have been banter. There should have been banter. Okay, mate.
You're lucky your
whoops.
people still know all their ancient smithing ways. You work with metal like our ancestors worked with wood.
Oh my god, I didn't... I'm sorry. I didn't know that there was race-specific dialogue with the... Oh my god, I like that. I really like that. I'm sorry. I'm gushing over stupid things.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but I have plenty that you may need.
And just to make sure there's nothing interesting knocking about, no. Anything to sell? We can sell the silk carpets. There we go. And this actually reminds me, I need to check a few things, because there's, for a couple of quests in Awakening, like, that's why I've been saving the Greater Warmth Balm, because I need it for a quest in Awakening. Grandmaster Flame the Rune. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now that, whoa, flipping heck. I just need 11. There we go. Okay, that's the 15. It was 15, wasn't it? 15 toxin extracts. Yes, yes, yes. Now then, I'm gonna run over here so that when we start the next episode, I'm just primed, ready to go to the world map. Anything? Really, guys? You have more banter. I know you have more banter. I guess they mustn't be in a chatty mood. Now then, in the next episode, we will actually be starting the final DLC for Dragon Age Origins. We will be returning to Ostagar, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.